You're watching the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, part of Capital One Bowl Mania on ABC under an incandescent, lustrous sky here, spattering down on a benevolent field in the jewel of Central Florida here in Orlando.
Couple of quick throws to try and get Arch comfortable early.
3rd and 10. Little pressure coming on Manning. They didn't get to him, and he makes them pay with the conversion out at the 45. Ryan Wingo, the leading receiver for the Longhorns.
Yeah.
See how impactful that is as they put it on the ground, keep it on the ground for the first time. That's Christian Clark. Well, that tells me they've got a pretty deep running room, Roddy.
Well, look, if there's one thing Texas does well, it's recruit. And they were really excited to get Christian Clark some run today. With Trey Wiser, their leading rusher, out, it's Clark's opportunity as a redshirt freshman to take the bulk of the carries, and they...
Boy, he bent that like Beckham right inside that right upright. Started off, looked like it was headed right a little bit. 2 receivers out to the top of your screen. Klein in motion. Underwood pulls it complete. And down into Texas territory is McCulley, the other receiver you mentioned a moment ago. First down, Michigan. Play clock at 5. Underwood dropped the snap, and the play implodes back at the 35. Colin Simmons, who they know where he is every single play. He's at the top of the scouting report.
Decisions, but Arch Manning's legs were huge in that game in the scrambling.
Always an X factor. He's going to hand it off on 3rd and short, and they get stopped. Nick Townsend leading that impregnable front for Michigan on this sequence.
Sidelines with the iPad, coaching up this group. I don't know. I think you might be a coach one day, guys.
Hey, listen, he might pull another check as good as he's doing. They're going to pick up the first down. Coastal again with a nice hole on that left side. Kobe Black finally making the tackle. Ahmed Zavada going to attempt this one, Ronnie, from 53 yards out. His career long is 56. Looks like he's got enough. Knocks it through. But we have a flag down on the field. Let's wait and see if this stands or not. Going to go against the defense. Nibbler going to bring it out. Ball came out on the ground. Michigan says they have it, and they do. The first big break of the ball game, Roddy.
What a big hit down the field by that Michigan kickoff team. Texas had only fumbled the ball 6 times all season and only lost 1 all year long. But these are the things that coaches worry about with the time off that they've had. Line up to the top of your screen. Most dangerous pass rusher for Texas.
He's the best pass rusher they've faced all year. Into the end zone. Incomplete. Kendrick Bell couldn't stay in bounds. It'll be 4th down and 6. Inches away from a score here.
Throw just takes him a little bit out of bounds, a little bit too far. That knee comes down out of bounds. The question is,
the foot.
Is the foot down? I don't know.
They're going to take a look at this.
I think.
After further review, number 10 has possession of the football at the foot of the end zone.
Touchdown, Michigan. Thank you, Matt Austin. I never doubt Matt Austin.
Neither do I.
Never.
Right? I always knew Matt was right.
Boy, what an effort by Bryce Underwood and Kendrick Bell to just barely stay in bounds. And for Underwood, that's his 10th touchdown pass of the season. Michigan leading 10-3. A little over 3 minutes to go in this opening quarter.
Manning puts it where he can get it. Parker Livingston just not able to come up with it.
On the receiver screen, this is Mosley down the sideline. First down, pushed out at about the 32. Good block by Andrews. Scared money don't make no money. Manning gonna do it himself, picks up the first down, and then some, still on his feet. Manning to the 3. Got a great block out in front from Townsend, and it's 1st and goal, Texas.
There's a lot going on here. So Jack Injury's the tight end. He's going to line up right behind the center, and the snap is going to go all the way to Arch Manning, and then a couple of blocks on the outside, and Manning's able to get around. But how about the talent of Connor Roberts in the center, snapping it between the legs of the tight end, who's lined up like he's going to take a snap and sneak the ball, and then Arch Manning around the corner.
Have not seen that one. Love the selection. They run it into the boundary. Touchdown, Clark. Texas with a response and a touchdown. So they convert on the 4th down in a big way with Arch Manning. Then Christian Clark takes it from there to cap an 11-play, 75-yard drive using 4:32 on the clock. The Longhorns tie this game at 10 apiece. Both these teams showing heightened levels of motivation when faced with a great opportunity. 6'4" freshman out of Detroit. Klein motions out. Underwood on a predetermined quarterback run picks up the first down, a gain of about 11 on the play. And he told us about some of the stuff that he's heard on that headset. I'm not sure that we want to put it all out there. Here's Underwood still on his feet. One guy to beat. Underwood tiptoes, couldn't hit the pylon, but it'll be 1st and goal, Michigan. Grayson Littleton saved a touchdown for Texas.
So they're reading the in-man on the line of scrimmage, Colin Simmons, and as soon as he goes down, Bryce Underwood goes right around him, and he's got a lead blocker out in front because of the split flow. You get Zach Marshall out front, and Bryce Underwood really showing off this drive with the throw.
Puzzle in the backfield. Underwood pulls complete. It's caught. Touchdown, Marsh. Andrew Marth with his 4th touchdown catch of the season. Changed his number for the game. Skill set remains the same. 7 plays, 69 yards. Using up about 3.5 minutes on the clock. And Michigan answers the Texas touchdown with a score of its own. And they lead by 7. 3rd down and 10. They got to get to midfield. Manning looking, surveying, connecting, caught. Who else? Ryan Wingo moving the chains. And we got a flag down again. 1st down and 10. Manning into the end zone. Touchdown. Andrews with the grab.
So it's just a really nice job. It's going to be a switch release going with the injuries going outside and then working back in, and Livingstone working out. The safeties end up splitting, and there's just a ton of space in the middle of the field for Arch Manning, who sees it and delivers it to his tight end. A really good read by Manning, not taking off, seeing it down the field and scoring.
That was his 25th touchdown pass of the season. And for injuries, his 3rd touchdown catch of the year. And Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Mark Jones, Roddy Jones, Alyssa laying down on the field. Texas with the football, and this is Christian Clark with a nice first down run and a gain of about 13 on the play. Good block up front from Connor Robertson, Roddy.
Yeah, that's what Texas is trying to do on this drive.
Clark in the backfield sets. Manning to pass. Going to take off. Might have gotten enough for the first down. They're going to give him an auspicious spot. Tackled by Jordan Young. He'll get the first down on the nice dash. With a minute to go in the half. Oh, he wasn't expecting a snap. They implode on the snap and all the way back at the 44. An egregious, pejorative mistake for Texas.
Or you just aggressively let him get downhill, hand the ball off, and now you go.
Underwood down the middle of the field. Caught and hung on by Klein, who got rocked by McDonald.
Don't be afraid to tuck it and run if you can make a quick decision, because you have that timeout to call if you don't get the first down, or even if you do.
The true freshman takes the snap, hands it off. Coastal sprinting to within a yard of the first down, gets up quickly. Snap down. He missed it. Well, they put him on ice. He got a little cold. Now 1 for 2 on the afternoon. We're not at 17 at the break.
Get in the backfield, and Michigan's going for it quickly.
And they pick up the first down this time. Coastal absorbed the hit and stayed on his feet miraculously. Jelani McDonald brought some smoke. But, boy, Coastal wasn't having it.
Well, I like the aggressiveness by Michigan. I mean, we thought if we're going to tell these players to be aggressive, we're going to be aggressive with our calls on 4th down as well.
Coastal picked up the 4th down last time. He's in the backfield once again. He'll move the chains another time. The ball came out, but the officials indicate he was down first. And it hit him in the hands. Zavada from 31 yards out. Booms that one through to give the Wolverines a 3-point advantage. An otherwise impressive opening drive and score to start the second half.
The receiver down, and so he can't raise it up to try to catch the ball.
There it is, and here's Manning on the loose. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Texas. Manning the magician. A 23-yard sprint into the end zone by Arch Manning, his 9th rushing touchdown of the season and the 13th of his career. Dad Cooper watching from the stands. Texas now leading 23-20. That drive aided by the unsportsmanlike conduct, roughing the passer on Dominic Nichols. Michigan looking for its first ever win against Texas. 0-2 all time against the Longhorns. And a nice kickoff return last time. Marsh took it out to the 45, still on his feet. Marsh finally brought down at the 37-yard line. And Manning's head dropping, the result of that very good kickoff return, 52 yards in all.
Catching up with Jeff Banks, the special teams coordinator for Texas, coming into this game. He said, look, special teams is the place where you feel some of the opt-outs and departures the most, because you have guys in different spots. He was one of the most elite athletes that we've seen in college football in recent memory.
Coastal with the first down and then some, moving the pile inside the 20. Okay, Roddy, it feels like the party just started with the last two plays. Underwood and that Michigan offensive line with a late surge on that play to gain 11. Underwood has time, delivers, picked off at the 5-yard line by Wardell Mack, who absorbed a big blow, but Texas has the football. Ball facing a 4th and 2. Kayupana in the backfield. Underwood under center. Off the play fake. They'll pick up the first down at the 28-yard line. Kayupana with a catch and run. And they convert on a 9-yard pickup. Cusdell in the backfield. And Cusdell picks up the first down, breaching the 18-yard line and moving the chains one more time.
As he's getting towards the line of scrimmage and powers forward.
Pulls it out on the fake. Fires a strike complete at the 5 to McCulley. Kayupana in the backfield. Here he is. Takes out his do-it-yourself kit, lunging for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! Texas defiantly saying no, but the signal from the officials came up as Underwood extended that ball and seemed to hit the pylon. What an effort.
Question is going to be, is that right foot out of bounds when it hits? No, it's clearly in. Jumps.
Oh, he did it.
That's a clear touchdown.
That is a portrait of dynamic, imperious athleticism.
Question is he juggling the ball though? Does he have firm control of the ball when it hits the pylon? I think it might be coming out of his hands, which would be a touchback.
Did he cross the goal line before he fumbled
that
it?
Is the question, yeah.
Here it is.
After further review, the ruling on the field is upheld. It's a touchdown.
One of those I knew it all the time looks from Bryce Underwood.
Bryce Underwood's never in doubt. But
Michigan take the lead.
I do like them getting his legs involved, Matt.
So, Matt, ultimately, what was the call there? I mean, we know it was a touchdown, but what boxes were checked?
I think it just came down to, I think he might have been fumbling. I think he might have got to the goal line. When you start thinking that way, you got to let the call stand or be upheld.
There it is. Thanks, Matt. 3-point Michigan lead now, 27-24. Looking for its first win ever against Texas. Here's one more look. Manning will get the first down. Finally tackled at the 38. Arch Manning with an education in acceleration here.
3 players blitzing up the middle, and you've only got one blocker back there in Trey Weiser, who's protecting Arch Manning, but he manages to navigate the pressure and get up the field. And Arch Manning ends up getting out of its convert.
Picked up 15. This is Clark over the right side, stays on his feet after spinning, and picks up 13 to move the sticks again. But still in the ball game with under 7 minutes to go. Arch Manning pulls it down the sideline, got a man, caught, touchdown Texas, lock it, clock it. Manning apparently in a little bit of discomfort. Nonetheless, throws a dime, an absolute dime drop to Lockett for the touchdown. And Khalil Lockett gives Texas a 3-point advantage. Capping a 9-play, 75-yard drive, 4:02 on the clock. Boy, what a football game. That's the second touchdown pass today for Arch Manning, from where they are to where they want to be. Underwood to pass, middle of the field, picked off at the 45. It's coming back. Smith with the INT and 5:15 to play. And another flag at the 35.
After the interception, personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the intercepting team, number 93. 15-yard penalty, it'll be Texas football, first down.
For 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Texas with possession and the lead. Arch Manning keeps it himself, and he's got nothing but chattel, real estate. He popped the clutch. Happy New Year, Longhorns! Touchdown! Little pressure coming. They pick it up. Underwood looking for somebody open. Can't find them. And it's almost intercepted again. Yes, it is. A third interception thrown by the freshman. Texas football.
And I believe it was Ty Anthony Smith. Once again, you got Cole Brevard breathing down the neck of the quarterback, and boom, that's good on Sundays.
Yes. The lead already at 11. Already 2 scores. And he knocks that one through for good measure. The margin is swollen to 14 now.
It's been really tough to block. He's out there on the edge at the top of the screen.
Simmons is him. Slipped and fell on that play. Underwood downfield. Out of bounds, incomplete. And that should pretty much do it for the Wolverines' hopes in this football game. To a 98-year-old college football fan, Marjorie Jones, watching this game today at home. The Cheez-It shower for the victorious head coach, Steve Sarkisian.
He woke up feeling the cheesiest, and he is going to walk out of here as a victor. 10-win season for Steve Sarkisian and this Longhorn team. Despite the departures that they had to the portal, to the draft, this team was able to get it done, and a lot of that because of the performance of his sophomore quarterback, Arch Manning, who improved so much over the course of the season.
41-27 the final score. ABC News World, or your local news, is coming up next over most of these ABC stations. For Alyssa Lang, Roddy Jones, and our entire crew, I'm Mark Jones. Happy New Year to you and yours, and so long from Orlando.
The party's just